Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel, Soulight Hypnotherapy. My name is Kirsten and I have your love and emotional dynamic all laid out for you for the month of August. This is a general reading, so not all messages will apply to every Virgo out there. Please check out your moon sign or rising sign for further messages. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please hit that like button. Let me know if this resonates with you. I love your comments. They keep me encouraged. And if you'd like a personal reading, my information will be in the description box below. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. Virgos for August 2017. So your outcome card is the Ace of Pentacles and La Donna di Servio. If you can see these cards from here. So even though you begin with heartbreak or loneliness or sadness about a relationship or about your love life, you end in some new beginning here in August or maybe early September. So in looking at these two cards, your focus and what you want, what you're going through currently, I feel like what you're going through currently is you could be sad about a relationship that's not working out, or a separation or a divorce from a partner, or this could be a distance, a mental, emotional, or a distance of time that has passed between you and another without a loving sharing. It's been a difficult sharing or a painful one. And because of this Four of Swords here, when it's upright, it's about going within and taking time out. So I feel like there's been an isolation, an isolated feeling. Maybe you've been feeling lonely when I see these two cards together. Within a partnership, within a relationship, or lonely because one broke up, or lonely because there might have been accusations or secrets and betrayals. You know, I don't know what your situation is. This applies to a lot of different Virgos. But so you have pain regarding your love life, and you've been thinking about what's going on, what's wrong with the situation, what happened, what went wrong, and doing some soul searching. So I feel like, I don't know if you can see this card from here. So he's in a church, and he's doing soul searching. So you've been doing soul searching, but now you're coming out of it, okay? Here you're asking questions, you're going within, you're asking questions, you want to know something, and you're going within, or you're asking for divine assistance in getting your answers. Or someone isn't talking to you, so there could be a lack of communication between you and another. Like I said, a mental or communication distance of some kind. And emotional as well. But here, your focus is that you're ready to come out of this isolation. You're ready to get back involved with someone. Or maybe you're ready to say something to an ex, you know? Because you've been pondering the situation, what went wrong, why we're apart, or why am I not getting my needs fulfilled in our relationship right now? Because I feel lonely, you know. So I feel like somebody has something to say, and I think it's going to be you. But you're also pondering the words that others have said to you as well, okay? Not to confuse you, but here with the Queen of Swords in the challenge position, she has something to say, and she says it in a hard, cold, matter-of-fact way. This is how she sees it. This is her clarity on the situation. And she can say it in such a way that it can hurt feelings, or it can be accusatory. It could be blameful. So the challenge is maybe to speak your piece that you've come to peace now about a situation, or you feel you understand it more through some soul searching, and you're ready to say what's on your mind. Cards are saying the conflict is, or the challenge is, to say it in a manner that's not blaming or accusing the other. This could all be vice versa, by the way, guys. These general readings can be vice versa. I like to speak in one direction because I get less confused, and hopefully I will confuse you less. But if it sounds like the situation is reversed for you, then it does apply to you still. So the challenge is to say what you need to say in a gentle way, in a less harsh way. But say it, you must. She must say what she feels, because she's ready to change something. She's ready to transform a situation here. You've got the Death card in your thoughts. You want to transform a situation. You want what's going on now to end, and you want to transform it. Okay. You may be dealing with an air sign person, a Libra, could be any air sign, or maybe a Scorpio, or maybe another Virgo. But whoever it is you're dealing with, I feel like they're kind of being passive, maybe passive aggressive, and they're not sharing. They're maybe not expressing, and you want to talk to them. You want to get things out on the table. Maybe you want to express something to someone, because this is also your feelings and what's in your subconscious, as well as what's coming towards you, what you're dealing with. And she can sometimes keep secrets, she's not expressing, or she can keep a secret. We do have the Three of Swords here, reverse, so for some of you, not all of you, for some of you, you might be dealing with someone who the relationship was separated or broken down because of a secret they were keeping. Maybe another person on the side caused your breakup. Or this could be someone who's not expressing themselves, not sharing, not being emotional, could be detached, aloof, and like I said, distant within the relationship. Or they're not telling you everything, and you don't know where you stand, and you want to know. You want to know. Right now you have an idea, but you don't know for sure. And so what you express is an assumption, which could be wrong, and like I said, could come off wrong. So be careful with that. Now we got the Justice card reverse in your past position, which tells me something went wrong in the relationship. You didn't feel it was fair to you. Maybe you felt accused of a third-party situation, or maybe you felt someone put all the blame on you for a situation not working out, or someone did you wrong, betrayed you, but you feel like your justice wasn't served in this relationship. You have something to say about that. You have hurt feelings to share. And you have needs that you want to express, because I think you still love this person. You still want to be with this person. Or you just need to have closure, emotional closure. And so you need to express something. Okay? Now with the Wheel in your near future, the Wheel of Fortune upright, this tells me that I feel like, looking at the cards, Virgo, you might be a little codependent, or there may be codependency in this relationship. It's hard to do these readings without going into stories. I'm trying to just stick to the energy. But I feel like for those of you that are in a relationship but you feel lonely, you feel maybe the partner is distant, not expressing themselves, or you're not getting your intimate needs met, and you want to share this with your partner, and you need to share it in a way that's not accusatory or putting all the blame on them. I feel like you do express this. I think when it is expressed, or any expression that you guys make, I think that even though I'm warning you not to be accusatory or blameful, I feel like it's going to be taken the wrong way, and feelings will be hurt. But I also feel that because you want to come out of loneliness or isolation, that you're going to, because this is codependency here, that you're going to remain in the situation as is, and you're hoping that, and trusting that fate, the Wheel of Fortune is fate, will turn things around in time. So I think you're going to be putting up with hard feelings, either your own or another's, and you're hoping that the situation, you're trusting that fate will turn it around in time, in your favor, because right now it's not working for you. Because things can be up and down right now for you in your romantic life. Maybe a relationship is on and off. Or if it's a case of, say you're within a relationship and your partner, maybe they've been busy or tired, overworked, not giving you any attention, mental, physical, sexual, and you express that to them, even though it hurts their feelings. Maybe they feel like there's nothing they can do about the situation. You know, fate has intervened. It's out of their hands. They don't like it either. So this could be both of you kind of accepting. It's out of your hands. You just have to accept the situation for what it is right now. Or that could be someone's general advice. It's out of your hands. Accept the situation for what it is right now. Don't try to control it. You may not think it's fair, but, you know, it is what it is. And I think this Wheel of Fortune card could also be saying that maybe if you express yourself, the partner or the situation is going to make some changes. But unfortunately, they can't meet all your needs right now. Time is a factor here with this Wheel of Fortune. So there might be a small, this could be a, see, it's a payout here. In reverse, it could be a minor payout. There might be a small concession, small win here. By the way, I see a small win, a gambling win. Some of you might, at the end of the month, might want to play the lottery. I don't think you're going to win a lot, but you might make some money. But what I really feel like this is saying, there's a small consolation for your troubles. So I think someone is going to try to work with you, but they can't. Right now, it's not within their power to change the situation entirely, or maybe Maybe they don't know what they want either right now. Because there's indecision here with the Seven of Wands reversed. So you have the Death card, which tells me you want a situation to end and to transform. But it also tells me that you're transforming because you've gotten some answers. I think you're reflected on the situation, and I think you're trying to grow from it. I think you're trying to right your own wrongs, Virgo, and if you're not, then you should, because the Death card is telling you that you need to transform if you want your situation to change as well. You need to transform your thinking about it, and you're feeling that it's unfair to you, because when you have the Justice card, things are balanced, right? When it's reversed, it's out of balance. And there's two sides to the balancing scale. So you had a part to play in what went wrong. So in examining that, and I think that you are, or you will, I think you're going to come to a truth about yourself. You can only come to a truth about yourself, not about the other person. Whatever truth you come to about the other person, if that's an assumption, you could be wrong. You can only really come to a truth about yourself, and that will cause you to change, and that change will cause your situation to change. I see your partner as a Seven of Wands reversed, or this could be how you're dealing with your partner. But when it's upright, it's about feeling attacked and fighting, standing your ground, standing in your truth. When it's reversed, you're giving in. You accept that, okay, yeah, you don't want to fight. You're no longer putting up your guard or your defense. And now that I see that, I want to go back on another tangent that I originally wanted to mention when I looked over these cards. For some of you, Virgos, you may be dealing with someone who has hidden boundaries, invisible boundaries, or standards, or this may be you. And I think they've kind of been impossible to break down, because you didn't know that you number one, I hope I'm not confusing anyone. Number one, I feel like if that's the case, if you were dealing with someone who was really shielded or blocked and not showing interest in your overtures, it could be because they have invisible boundaries, needs or standards that you weren't meeting. And with this High Priestess here, I keep pointing at her, it's you don't know, because she's not expressing what they are. So you don't know how to meet those standards or bring down her walls. Or this could be vice versa. That's why the main theme of this reading is that you need to say something, or someone needs to say something, and get these feelings out and express to right what's wrong in the situation. And stop defending yourself, because you may be taking something personally, you may be taking something the wrong way, or they may be doing that to you. But get that expression out there so that you can stop fighting with someone, or stop or break down these walls, and you can come together and have peace. Communication is needed. Someone's got to say something, and they need to be direct, and they need to be honest, and they need to be honest about their own part to play in what went wrong. And this is your reading, Virgo, so you need to transform or change. The only thing you can expect to transform or change is yourself from this discussion. And then once you have this discussion and you have transformed, I feel like the relationship can either reconnect or restart in some way. It might be a little way right now. It might be a little way. But it's a positive way. And it's a start in the right direction. Because here I see a new beginning or a reconnection, or you could be meeting someone new. Possibly another earth sign if a relationship has ended entirely for your situation, and you're letting something finally go after you get your closure, and you no longer want to fight with anyone anymore. I think there will be a new appreciation for one another after you have this conversation, because the ace can be like a little sun, and the sun to me is always a card of appreciating the sun, appreciating and valuing something. So I see you gaining an appreciation with your partner or with a new partner. A truce or an honor that comes to you, because this could be receiving a reward, and this is someone who's honoring that you win. I accept my part in this. Okay, so there's honest expression here, and hurt feelings, or difficult feelings to accept, difficult actions that must be accepted and understood. But that communication needs to happen. Maybe you need to initiate it, but you need to do it in the way I told you. And it will turn the situation around. There'll be more appreciation for one another, more concessions made with one another. And if you don't have anyone at all, you could meet someone new who will appreciate and value you more than the last person did. And this might be another Virgo. So I hope you liked your reading, Virgo. I hope you understood it and followed it. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you'd like a personal reading, my information will be in the description box below. Play that lottery. And hey, share it with who told you to. And I'll see you guys in September. Blessings.